Have you ever wondered what differentiates a great man from an ordinary one? What qualities do great men possess that make them different? My brother, the answer is simple. A high-value man always possesses certain traits that distinguish him from others. There are certain rules he follows in life. There are certain things he does, and certain things he doesn't do that make him more likable. May it be your relationship, your friendship, or your workplace meeting, or any given situation in life, you need to avoid some negative traits or habits. As a man, you need to establish specific rules and guidelines for yourself. You should set parameters that should never be violated or deviated from. My brother, this world is a cruel place. If you bow to it, you'll lose at life. It's high time for you to escape the matrix and make your worth notable. In this video, we're going to learn about 6 things that you as a man should neglect. Here are 6 things a man should never do in his life. Let's get into it. Number 1. Real men don't beg. I could just leave it at that. A real man should never spread his hands out for something. Not for money, not for fame, not for love, not for anything. Brother, it's our responsibility as a man to deal with any problems we have ourselves. Real men don't weep over problems, they man up and do what's right. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a difference between toxic pride and self-accountability. What I mean is that real men don't beg for anything from anyone, not because they have too much pride, it's because they have a sense of responsibility, a sense of self-awareness, and a will to get back on their feet during tough times. If you, as a man, focus on solving the problem at hand instead of weeping about it, you'll notice the difference it makes in your life. Number 2. Don't let others control your decisions. Many young guys do this mistake. They let others dictate their decisions and don't stand up for themselves. They never let their true intentions out to people because they're afraid. They're afraid to make others feel bad. This affects their personal and professional desire. A famous quote states, "A man who lets others dictate his life forfeits his freedom and potential." What this means is that when a man loses his choice over his life decisions, it becomes difficult for him to make a bright future for himself. That's because he's letting others dictate his decisions. My brother, only you know what's best for you. Nobody in this world is sincere to you more than yourself. It's important for you as a man to make your life decisions by yourself. A man should make his decisions based on values, aspirations, and instincts. Listen to this, young man. You need to make your life decisions by yourself for your good. Number 3. Don't prioritize women. A real man never prioritizes women over his life ambitions and personal goals. While relationships and connections with others are important, it's equally crucial for you as a man to focus on your self-development, goals, and happiness. When men prioritize women over their personal goals and aims, their life decisions start to base on the woman. Men, listen. You need to create a balance between your own needs and relationships. As men, it's our duty to provide for a woman. It's our responsibility to protect our woman, and it's important to show love to our woman. But prioritizing women over your hard work and your goals is not good for you. It's like a quicksand, and you'll keep going deep and deep inside. You won't be able to improve your life as you want. When a man keeps a solid sense of self and focuses on personal growth, he can provide more to his relationships and build a solid foundation of mutual respect and support. Men, prioritizing yourself will lead to a more harmonious and satisfying life, fostering the organic and genuine growth of healthy relationships. Number 4. Never disrespect others. Respecting others is a part of being a likable human being. Men should always show respect to everyone regardless of their race, gender, and persona. Being disrespectful toward others is not a masculine trait. It involves disregarding someone's rights, boundaries, and privacy. Men, have you ever seen a true man belittling someone or being unreasonably rude to someone? Most probably not. Being disrespectful puts an image of you in others' minds as mentally and morally immature. It often leads to broken relationships, broken friendships, and a negative social vibe. Respecting others helps build a trustworthy and friendly environment. It reflects your positive character and good self-awareness. It shows others that you're a highly valued and morally sound man. My brothers, it's important to treat others with the respect they deserve. Being respectful even toward a disrespectful person shows that you have a good character. Number 5. Don't be hopeless. Hopelessness is a form of disease. It makes you depressed. It lowers your motivational drive. Everything becomes a burden on your soul. Hopeless men don't care about their appetite, their body, and their future. They only think negatively, which saddens me to my soul. A hopeless man is always defeated without losing. He feels overwhelmed when any challenge arrives. As Emily Dickinson said, hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. A man must never let himself get hopeless. He should always be optimistic. He should be an example for the younger generation. Brothers, being hopeful has many advantages, and I'm not just talking about mental advantages. Hope motivates you and encourages you to work hard. It keeps your dream alive, and with hope, you feel like you can accomplish everything. Hope can improve your relationships with others, as it will help you build a trustworthy and open environment. Brothers, this is my sincere advice to you. Keep believing no matter how tough things get. You'll eventually find a way. And finally, number 6. Don't follow the crowd. Following the crowd means conforming to other people's opinions, trends, and behaviors. It means blindly following what other people are doing without criticizing or evaluating. It can be in many ways like fashion, careers, or social media trends. Men, following the crowd means putting aside your beliefs and going along with others. It means you can't think outside the box. It's a bad look as a man, as it also lacks creativity. If Thomas Edison followed the trend in his time, we can't be sure that we'd have light bulbs to see. We have many examples of men who chose their paths and found success. Let me give you some reasons why you should never follow the crowd. Number 1. Men who follow the ongoing trends lack leadership skills. They can't think independently. Number 2. Men who follow the crowd often have to give up their beliefs and values. It takes a real man to stand by his principles even when the whole world turns the other way around. Number 3. Following the crowd can lead to a feeling of emptiness and regret. It involves compromising your passion and goals. My brother, you don't need to follow the crowd. You need to find your path and steer towards success. Make the world bow down to you. All in all, there are a bunch of things a man should never do to live a positive and successful life. Avoiding these things can help you with your personal development and have a moral character. It can make you an example for other men out there struggling with life. Only a man's mindset and the things he does can determine what he can achieve. Avoiding certain things can lead you to follow your dreams. It can be the reason for you to inspire others. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.